Hello and welcome once more to the pod here in Putney. I'm very lucky today to be joined by the very handsome Adrian Mills, who is none other than the chairman of the Wimbledon Business Association.
That's correct, Wimbledon Village Business Association.
Wimbledon Village.
Oh,
right.
yes, yeah. Let's
the
get through.
Part.
Well, do you know, it's funny because Wimbledon is split into so many different zones, but Wimbledon Village is such, I call it a quintessential English village. And if you've never been, you don't know what you're missing. And if you do go there, then you will love it. It's a gorgeous place to be.
So how does the Business Association work?
Well, it's a group of people that came together that owned various shops and businesses within the village that said there was so much more that they could do to promote the village. Because as you know, if you've never been there, you're just aware there's a village. But if you get there, you think, wow, this is amazing. And I've had so much good response from people that have come along and gone, this is one of the best kept secrets. And it shouldn't be. We should be out there promoting ourselves as best as we possibly can. And we're there basically to look after most of the businesses. We liaise with Merton Council. We talk to the police about what's going on in the area. We represent the village in terms of business rates. We talk to all sorts of people on behalf of the businesses that are there that perhaps they don't even realise that we're doing at the time. And what's important is it's a voluntary position for all the people that are on our committee, and we've got a dozen people, of which I'm the chairman. And it is purely, my aim was always to promote Wimbledon Village, to get the name out there, because this is a quintessential English village, which where else could you be, where all of a sudden in the middle of the afternoon horses come out from the stables and trot through the village, and we've got lots of independent shops. We haven't got these enormous massive stores that you see everywhere, and when people come along and they do realise what we've got, they absolutely love it.
Well, one of the reasons when I moved from Cheshire to London, I moved to Wimbledon, was because it feels like you're in the countryside, but actually you're so close to central London.
Well, the phrase used many times is where town meets country, and that is so true, because you have the common, you have the windmill, you have the pond at Rushmere, and fantastic schools. So of course lots of families have moved to the area, and they love it because they say, well, hang on a minute, we've got everything we possibly need here. We've got dozens of shops, we've got dozens of restaurants, we've got some great bars, and of course, and it is coffee society. I remember years ago when I first came here, I could have coffee at one place. Now I can have coffee at about 20 different places. So there is definitely a slower pace of life, but behind those doors everybody is pushing to promote the products that they have and the produce that they have, and that's where the association helps with its website and constant sort of interviews, radio, television.
Well, tell me, how do people get involved?
Well, it's very simple. There's a subscription, and believe it or not, it works out at 33 pence a day, which is what, £2 something a week. It's £120 a year. You can't even buy a second class stamp for 33 pence. And what do people get for that? Well, they get a very high profile on our website at wimbledonvillage.com. You are represented by myself, and I try to do my very best on behalf of all the businesses, and a team of people that are totally committed to promoting you, your businesses. We deal with Merton Council, we deal with the police, we talk about all sorts of issues that may affect you. And I always say to people, stop me, have a cup of coffee with me, tell me what's bothering you. We're trying to get an ATM in the village after the banks closed and they took them away, and we're going to be hopefully very successful in the new year with that. So we're constantly doing things not only for the businesses, but for the benefit of the local residents, because, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. And we constantly have to try and promote Wimbledon Village to everybody that might actually visit it.
So basically what we're saying is if we all work together, we can make a difference to each of us.
Oh, without question. And as I've said to you in the past, you may have the best product in the world, but if no one knows about it, then no one knows about it.
Well, thank you for coming to us here in the pod. And now lots of people are going to know about what's going on in Wimbledon Village. So. But if you would like to join us here in the pod and promote your business, then please get in touch. All the details are found below. I'm Denise Waterman, and you've been watching South West London Television.